It's about 20 of them over the course of a month or something. Did I piss someone off? Okay, obviously what's going on here, it's two things. One is that I've been losing, well, everyone loses like number ones at a constant rate. It's just that I haven't been like setting scores, so you see more of that on my profile, and like, you know, here's another example of that. If you're inactive, this is what your profile's gonna look like. Another thing is that when I was going for completion, a lot of the last few maps that I played were the newer maps, and they just didn't have any scores on them. So this is kind of like people finally playing those maps and beating my scores after that. However, there are a few old maps in here. And I see a few of the same people in here, kind of annoying. It's random, it's whatever. But, you know, I don't really care about this that much because, like, as long as I stay above 200 first places, then I think that's fine. And, yeah, I mostly just care about the leaderboards on the 10 key maps anyway, so all of these random, like, 4 key, like, what is this? Like, this was ranked about a year ago, and, you know, it's a short map. I'm surprised this still is first. I don't really recall playing this. Yeah, so, you know, it's whatever. But the thing I'm kind of concerned about is this. It took forever to get to 20 billion, but it's kind of like, where do I go from here? Top 15, I'd have to get at least like 22 billion. Top 10, 28 billion, and then like top 5 is like 40 something. So it's like, I don't know, it's like once you get up here in the top 50, top 20, every additional step is like so much more. It takes so longer, and I literally kind of ran out of maps to play towards the end. Like, I'm not playing converted maps, so even if I played the 2025 ranked maps, that's like, let's just say 1,000. That's like another billion. Best case scenario, probably. Maybe like 500 million. I don't know. So it really doesn't matter, I guess. But something I thought about, people like Outlast and Sky. Like, imagine like a handful of these guys playing every single ranked map. Like, they would have first place on everything. Now that's just like theoretical though, because you have to remember getting 1 million keeps your number one. And the fact that like, something like that would never happen. No one would play every single map like that. And even if they did, there's a lot of variance in the different types of maps and skill sets, so you couldn't realistically say that one or a few people could, you know, max out the score on everything. So, but that's just a thought I had a few years ago when I first started setting scores. A lot of the times it really feels like it just comes down to like who stumbles upon your map by chance that you have number one on. Like, if someone randomly decides to play credits, the beginner difficulty, it's like, oh, well, I'm in first now, but, you know, someone could just find the map, and so that's something I noticed. I have first on this. Oh, that's crazy. I did get my number one back on the hyper difficulty, but not the advanced difficulty. I tied second place when double time. It's pretty good. The 10 key one, that's still me. Nice. I noticed that Derby took a few of my number ones. That's to be expected. This one's close. That's crazy. But that's double time, so I'm not, you know, that's a different thing. You know, it doesn't count. What else? Something like this, I don't feel like replaying this, even if I could. Like, the score, you know, it's a 1x difference, but I'm not gonna replay this whole thing, and like, who's to say I'm gonna even match that in the first place?